everybody, it's me, Angel Benton, and it is time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap, where we delve into the world of daytime television, and we do a few reality shows on the side. And one of those daytime television shows that we're going to be doing today, we're going to be doing Days of Our Lives. But before we get into that, I do have to apologize. I've been absent for like a few days because I am getting over a sickness and illness. I was just it was just a cold, but it was a cold that just knocked me on my butt. I couldn't even go to work on Wednesday. I couldn't even get out of bed. It was so bad. It was really bad. But I seem to have weathered the storm and have gotten through most of the bad stuff that's all behind me. So today I'm up and at 'em and I'm ready to go. So I'm very excited about that. Although it still has kind of affected my voice a little bit, but that's okay. Whatever. Okay, so let's talk about Days of Our Lives. So Days of Our Lives, it ended last week with a scene of one of my favorite actresses of all time, Allison Sweeney, who plays Sami Brady. She showed up at the because basically what had happened was, Ben interrupted the wedding last week, right? Or 2 weeks ago. And he started spouting off nonsense about Will being alive. So in my head, I know that Will is coming to Salem. I know Will's coming back, right? And I'm just curious to see how they're going to do it. I'm not one of those people who's like, they can't bring Will back, he's dead, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I know that this is a soap opera. And this soap opera in particular has shit like that happen all the time, right? So it's like, okay, we'll see how this plays out. So they had Ben come in, and they also had Ben say, well, the person who told me was Clyde. So then they visited Clyde in jail, and Clyde said, yeah, I ran into this guy named Dr. Wilhelm Rolf. Now, when they said Dr. Rolf's name, I knew it. I was like, okay, done. This is how it's working, and that's fine. Okay, because Rolf, back in like the 90s and 2000s, Rolf was Stefano's henchman, and Rolf did bring people back from death. He brought back John, Roman, so all those things have actually happened. So, is it out of the realm of possibility to bring Will Horton back? No, it's not. So, I'm looking forward to how that story goes, because that's going to be really good. One story that I don't think is really good is Nicole's last story. It's not good. It's really not good. I feel bad for her because she has done so much over the years. You know what's funny is that right after she left EJ, because she got pregnant. She didn't think she could have babies, but she got pregnant. And Rafe said the baby was his. And she ended up screwing Daniel. So, and then she lost the baby, but then she faked it so that Jennifer Horton pushed her down the stairs, which, FYI, that is the best My Baby ever. I mean, that's what My Baby is what we call someone falling down the stairs and losing their baby, because I used to do that in my stairs at in Japan. We would do that for my friends. They would say, oh, do My Baby, and I would stage a fight with Shane at the top, then I would fall down the stairs. Now, they were carpeted stairs, so it's not like it was like that painful, but I would throw myself down the stairs, and then I would scream at Shane, my baby, if anything happens to my baby, I'll fucking kill you, bitch, But those were the days. You know what's funny, what I've noticed about Salem? There are an awful lot of alcoholics in Salem, right? There's Lucas, there's Brady, there's Maggie, there's all kinds of people that have to go to meetings for something. I mean, like, Kate is a former drug addict, so it's just kind of crazy a little bit that, well, it's not crazy that Lucas has fallen off the wagon. Good for him, because it's given him lots of good stuff to play. and you know, it has examined the relationships that he has with other people in Salem, other Salemites. But you know who I really want to see fall off that wagon? Maggie. I really want to see Maggie drink again. You know? Because I just feel like, and maybe that's where this whole thing with Bonnie Lockhart is going. Maybe Bonnie is finally, or as Maggie thinks it, Adrian is finally going to be the one to make Maggie drink again. And that'll be good to see. Because, I mean, Maggie is a great actress. Like, she's a really good actress, so I cannot wait to see how they do that with her. Like, I mean, I think it would be great. Great, but whatever, we'll see. Plus, actually, I think it would be not that bad, because then they could have, and I know that her storyline was the absolute worst, but I think that it's a way that they can redeem the Summer storyline. They could have her come back to assist Maggie, and I think that that's not a bad idea, you know? So, whatever. Okay. Although, yeah, I hated that Summer storyline. I thought that was so stupid. It really was, because this woman was in her 60s, and I think, and she basically said that, you know, she gave up this baby for adoption when she was on the farm, blah, 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 and I'm thinking, she might be in her 50s, maybe. But, I mean, either way, then this 30-year-old girl comes out, and they get reunited or whatever, and I'm like, why are we just now hearing about this? This is ridiculous. This is crazy. Like, she did not drop any hints at all about anything like this in the whole 30 years she'd been on the air before. That's a little bit crazy. But that, like I said, that was like 3 writing regimes ago, so we'll see how Ron Carlivati handles it, but I definitely think that I'm seeing lots of pictures from set, with him on set, and also with my friend Ryan on set, shout out. And I cannot wait to go to the Day of Days in November. I'm so excited about that. It's going to be really good. Okay, let's talk about some other storylines that are going on here. Okay, so Chloe. Now here's what I loved. And Soap Opera Digest actually just said this week, is that they're loving Days of Our Lives, which is like, you know, it's a big deal because they never really have anything nice to say about Days of Our Lives. Like, if you looked on the thumbs up, thumbs down section, almost every single week Days of Our Lives would get a thumbs down. But now they've been consistently getting thumbs ups, which is really good. And, they've been doing a really good job of bringing back familiar faces, like, excuse me, so they had some people come back during the last writing regime, like Austin and Carrie, you know, but they didn't have them stick around. Oh God, that was the worst, and I felt bad for them because it had nothing to do with them. They were just part of the absolute worst storyline, the Stefano's Alive storyline. So stupid, and then he turned out not to be alive. That they just said that he's alive so that Hope could get out of jail. I mean, like, okay, now she's police commissioner. I can't with that show sometimes, but okay. If I was a resident of Salem, I would be a little bit pissed that my police commissioner had been in prison for committing murder. That would make me a little bit nervous, wouldn't it? Would it make you nervous? It would make me nervous. Oh my God, and they have these new Days of Our Lives emojis, and they took the one of Hope, and they made it back into Princess Gina. She looked fantastic. It was really good. I was impressed. I was like, okay. I had to retweet it. It was really cute. Okay. Anyways, thank you so much for logging on today. I do appreciate it. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Angel Benton. You can hashtag days or do date or duel or DOOL to talk days of our lives, or you can also hashtag YR to talk Young and the Restless. Thank you so much for logging on today. Have a wonderful day. Peace out. Oh, and hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel to get my YouTube videos sent to your email inbox every single day. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.